6:48, the so-called highway helpers at the Minnesota Department of Transportation find a lot of stuff when they're cleaning up the sides of roads, but this one is a first. Check out the picture. One of them discovered this treasure near the Mississippi River Bridge in Brooklyn Park on Tuesday. A wedding dress in a white box just sitting on the shoulder of the road. MnDOT is now hoping to hear from the owner, who may have lost a pretty important part of their wedding day.
It breaks my heart to think someone lost their wedding dress.
Either that or there was it's a horrible situation and they threw it out the window on purpose.
That's possible,
That's possible as well.
Hi again, good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. 10 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. There could be a quicker solution to the problem of not enough ice time for young hockey players and skaters. A
planning group for West Fargo schools is recommending moving construction of a $16 million hockey facility up 2 years from 2018 to 2016. The long-range task force says the change will allow for faster decisions to be made for students who are currently beginning hockey practice. More than 600 kids are already in the program, and officials say this new facility is needed to hold those growing numbers. A superintendent of West Fargo schools, Dr. David Flowers, believes the task force has zeroed in on what is best for the district's future. The school board is set to vote on Monday night whether they will accept the task force's recommendation. If they reject the suggestion, the plan will go to a public vote.
Coming up on 6:51, time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we start with meteorologist Robert Hahn on this Thursday morning.
Yeah, taking a look outside on the Coronado.com Valley Skycam. We're seeing some nice sunshine at this hour here in the Fargo-Moorhead area, but we're going to see more clouds later on and a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Right now, 68 degrees. Those winds out of the south and southeast, 10 miles per hour. They'll continue southerly, 10 to 20 miles per hour as we head through the day. Temperatures mostly in the 60s at this hour. However, 70 in Fergus Falls, 59 Jamestown, 71 down in the Aberdeen area, and there's been some showers and storms down in the Aberdeen area for much of the morning. Some storms have moved off towards the east. That left behind a lot of rain. Flash flood warning continues there in Brown County. Also seeing a pretty good thunderstorm firing up in western Dickey County at this hour. And we're going to see wave after wave of showers and thunderstorms as we head through the day today. Other storms up in parts of Roseau and Lake of the Woods County as we head through the day today. Low pressure system way out here. That's going to continue to slide off towards the east and give us several rounds of showers and thunderstorms, and some of those could be dropping some locally heavy rainfall as we head through the day today. Keep that in mind. Also a risk for some isolated severe storms out there. We'll show you who has the best chance here in just a moment. That gets on out of here later on tonight. We're going to clear things out, quiet things down. Temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s and some low and mid 60s for overnight lows. Coolest to the west, warmest to the east. Tomorrow, maybe a few clouds mixed with sunshine and the chance, just a small chance for an isolated shower or storm very late in the day. Your severe storm risk, here it is again. Marginal risk in the dark green, slight risk in the yellow, chance for an isolated storm with some damaging winds, damaging hail, maybe even an isolated tornado down in the slight risk area, but the chance for that is very low. Today, the chances for rain are very high, especially the southern half, southern two-thirds of the valley. Locally heavy rainfall, strong storms possible. Tomorrow, just that slight chance for a few showers and storms. And we'll continue with a slight chance for showers and storms as we head through your weekend. That's a look at your weather. Once again, let's get another look at your traffic with Al Ahmed. Good morning, Al.
Good morning to you, Robert. Good morning, everyone. Traffic's getting pretty thick out on the Metro Interstate Loop. Westbound Interstate 94 in particular, seeing really heavy traffic. Eastbound not quite as bad. And great news for folks who have been driving through the I-29 work zone between 32nd Avenue South and 7th Avenue North. That is basically clear sailing, particularly northbound. No obstructions or anything out there. Kevin Gorder told us a little bit earlier that he thought that there was going to have to be some continued work done on the southbound lane after he fixed where those concrete blowouts happened. But other than that, still traffic is moving through there at 55 miles an hour. Drive carefully today. Lots of traffic out here. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
6:53, turning back to your news headlines, the North Dakota Highway Patrol has released the name of a woman killed in a crash on I-94 near Valley City. Cynthia Ellard of Gackle, North Dakota, died from her injuries in that crash earlier this week.
Police say she lost control of the pickup and camper she was driving and rolled into a ditch. Her passenger, Shonda Hendry of Streeter, was treated for injuries. Hundreds of Twin Cities area veterans are getting letters informing them they are entitled to new examinations.
And those exams could ultimately give some vets benefits which had been improperly denied. A KARE 11 TV investigation revealed that the Veterans Administration used unqualified medical personnel to do exams for traumatic brain injuries. A search of records at the Minneapolis VA Medical Center revealed at least one case in which a veteran was denied TBI benefits based on an examination by a nurse practitioner instead of a specialist. VA officials declined to be interviewed for the KARE 11 story. A robbery suspect is scheduled to be in court today for the alleged holdup of someone in Fergus Falls early Tuesday morning.
According to the Fergus Falls Daily Journal, someone reported being robbed on a street on the city's west side around 5 a.m. Police traced the suspect to the Motel 7, where they were told the suspect had a firearm. Officers spotted the suspect leaving the motel and made the arrest. Police say they're looking for other people of interest in this case. Write an essay, pay $125, and you could win a farmstead.
But this contest, put together by a Colfax, North Dakota family, actually breaks the law. The Beverys are now trying to work around the headache and still make the idea possible. Their overall goal with that entry fee was to raise $625,000. It'll allow the family to keep $300,000, pay off their mortgage, and move. But the state of North Dakota says that charging a fee for a contest is illegal. So the Beverys have now set up an Indiegogo account to try and raise the money and get the contest going again. If you'd like to learn more about it, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. A lot of people will tell you it takes just one trip to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally and you are hooked.
Clearly there is something to that because the rally just keeps on growing, and this year celebrated its 75th anniversary. Of course, I was lucky enough to have to go down there and do some stories. While I was down there, I met a man from the Red River Valley who admits it was also love at first sight for him. The Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is a home away from home for a lot of motorcyclists for 1 week every year. Brent Bertelson knew after his first rally back in 1993 that he wanted to spend more than just 1 week a year here. North Dakota native bought this house just a few years after his first trip to a Sturgis rally. And while you can't get much closer to the action, Brent wanted a better view of the rally. What do you call this?
Veranda.
He may have the best view in town of all of the action. He can hear all of the concerts at the Easy Rider Saloon, but he says the best part is people watching.
Oh, all the time, every day, yeah. Everywhere you go around here, there's some really different people here.
Brent says the rally drew him in, but the Black Hills stole his heart.
Now the rally is my least favorite time, probably. There's a lot of four-wheeling to do around here, and there's no end of the stuff to see in the Black Hills.
And Brent, although being from Fairmount and Sturgis, became our favorite guy to hang out with. He was, now that he's a local, he was able to give us the secrets of getting around Sturgis, getting around all the traffic, which really helped in a huge way to get to places, you know, a little bit faster. And he says he could tell right away that this was going to be a huge year from, of course, the crowds from his very tall deck. He said within a few days he knew, whew, it's going to be a big one.
And you knew that too, having been down there before, that it was
much busier than I've ever seen it down there.
And if you missed any of Lisa's great reporting and all the fun that she had down there, we've got it all posted at our website, valleynewslive.com. If you click on our Full Throttle banner, it's right at the top of the homepage. Check out some of the stories you're able to do. And you were saying, too, how many locals did you run into?
A ton of people who said, I know, there was tens of thousands of people walking the streets, and they're like, Lisa, hey, we saw that you were going to be down here. And so we want to see those pictures, too. Pics at valleynewslive.com. If you're down in Sturgis or heading down there, send us your pictures. We'll add those to the photo gallery.
Tens of thousands of country music fans are flooding our area this weekend, headed out to the Sioux Pass Ranch.
It's for the 33rd annual We Fest, and things get started tonight with Rascal Flats. That's where we find the Valley today's Christy Larson. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. You know, we thought, let's give you guys that spectacular view. The view that I just had climbing up 80 feet. Now we're 88 feet high in a lift, and we're just going to give you a big, nice view of the concert area, of all the campgrounds. I mean, We Fest really does stretch over 600 acres over here in Detroit Lake. So it really is amazing just to see everything coming in. We got semis coming in with the band's equipment. We have all the campers. They're starting to wake up. They're starting to come out of their tents and campers and be a little early risers today. I'm sure that won't be the same coming up this weekend, but it's just been a spectacular view. I know this year, again, up near where they have all of the handprints, they have a sign where you can sign your name this year. They're going to put it out on social media and wash it every day. They do have those flushable bathrooms all in this area, in the concert area, as well as that We Club, which is that exclusive club that you can be a part of if you're already a VIP member. Now, Kyle and Lisa, I don't think the view gets any better than this. We got the sun coming up. We're looking at those 17,000 reserved seats. It's just been something so beautiful. If you want to be a part of WeFest, they still do have some reserved tickets available. Just go to valleynewslive.com, click on our hot button, and you can find the WeFest homepage. But guys, what do you think of this view? Is this good enough for you?
Not bad, and maybe the only way it gets better is when it's all full and you got some country music stars up on stage. Christy Larson reporting live from Sioux Pass Ranch, the first day of WeFest.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: this became standard equipment on the Harley motorcycle back in 1928.
The answer: front wheel brakes. Well, turning one last check of our weather with Robert Hahn and some warnings.
Yeah, real quick, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Lake of the Woods County. This is in effect until 8 o'clock for quarter-sized hail. It's moving off toward the east and northeast at around 15 miles per hour. We'll continue to monitor that storm as well as other storms across the region. It looks like a bumpy day across the valley.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Take care.